Y'all, welcome back to another reaction video. Today we're reacting to the college party experience. I'm back with the... Fuck do I call you people? I'm back with Ben and Preston, alright? I'm using their names.
Man.
And we're
The
back
6'7"
with...
crew.
It's not our name. It's not our...
Look at this prisoner hug. Hey,
Look at
yo.
that thug.
Look at this fucking dreadhead.
Our father right there. Look how close they are together.
Bro, I'm not... Bro,
my
if I'm going to a
Yo.
party, I'm not going this close in a line. By the way, he's in the line. He's not even in the fucking party yet.
Dude, I would have to like start lighting up this crowd if there's a guy behind me, and I'd just be like rock solid against you. I might have to light everything up. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro.
So I ain't gonna lie, I always saw myself as one of those I hate going out type people. And then a few weeks ago,
That's
I went
me.
to a function. It was calm, but like I was still kind of like, I don't know
Two
if I mess
seater,
with
okay.
parties like that. I'd rather be inside. And all
Wait,
that.
wait,
It
wait.
was calm.
What is
Fucking
this guy's fit, bro? Two-seater.
Yeah, who's this dude in the back, bro? Look at the
Who
doorway.
the fuck is
That's
this?
Aura. That's
Yeah,
Aura.
who's better? How is that?
That's Aura.
Fucking
But,
food in
I
hand.
don't know if I
Freaking
mess with
Batman,
parties
bro.
like that. I'd rather be in.
Food in hand.
This Halloween, I went to the Freak Fest. Pause. This is
Freak
the literal
Fest?
flyer. It was called the Freak Fest. Nothing actually freaky. You feel me? But if you're watching this and that looks familiar,
Yes,
then
you.
if you know, you know. So I made up
I'm
my
a
mind to
fist.
go to this function, and I was going solo too. Just going to show up and see what happens. So I put on my calm little Halloween fit, which I was going as Dexter. Now I know a lot of
Dexter does not wear a two-seater fit, bruh. He does not wear that.
people don't even know who that is.
Yeah,
So they didn't
bro.
peep that. Probably just like some random. But that was kind of the point. But I put on my fit and I drove over to the spot, which is like 15 minutes away. And I parked at this McDonald's nearby and I walked towards the building. And it was like this warehouse type thing. And there was already a little line getting started, but nothing too
A
crazy.
little
'cause
line.
They were going to start letting
Sure.
people in at 9 p.m. And I was here at like 8:30 something. So I walked up, got in line, and was chilling and thinking to myself, this is calm. Like I'm going to wait in line. And then when the doors open, we all going to get in. So I was chilling in line, looking around, trying not to be one of those dudes who just sit on their phone in line. And I was trying to be a human. So I was just looking around at costumes and everything. And I just got a relationship like 3 months ago. So I wasn't here for like the huzz like most people. But when I tell you, bro, there was nothing but
Okay,
5
bro.
stars walking around, bro. Like I was literally...
Bro.
Who y'all taking?
What you is this?
Who y'all taking?
Probably the
being
left or
shocked.
the
Like, I knew
middle.
girls were some shit for Halloween, but
Nah,
this
we're
was
moving on.
different, bro. Like my eyes had aim assist in this John.
He had a fucking power reader right here from fucking Dragon Ball. bruh.
And I go to a PWI, so on campus I don't really see like that many black people. But here, bro, 85% of the people here were black. So it made it like 10 times better. So I'm standing here in line, peeping game on my surroundings, and where I was in line, you could like see the door. And I saw they started letting people in, so the line slowly merged into a crowd that was being funneled into 2 lines. One line people paying at the door, and the other line people already got their tickets. Now I thought I'm pretty close to the door and like near the front of the line, I would say.
Fucking
So
prisoner.
it shouldn't take too long, right? I was very wrong, because it was around like 9:30 p.m. at this point. Take note of this, guys. I'm chilling in the crowd. Everyone is slowly starting to get closer and closer
Bro,
together.
dude
Like,
just
people
has-
went from a few
Someone
feet
has
away
a
from me
case
to
of
shoulder-
COVID, bro. Everybody's cooked. Someone has COVID. Everyone's cooked. In
the
there.
shoulder, and then it turned to ass. Pause. So we were all packed into this mosh pit, basically.
Then it
And we
turned
ain't
dick to eye. I'm
even
sorry.
inside yet, but it was calm for now, because I'm about to
sorry.
run down the events that took place outside. So at one point, this girl next to me dead passed out, like dropped to the ground, and her man and her friend
POV every Travis Scott. Lovely. POV,
Travis Scott.
Shut up.
Drake Scott. Drake Scott.
POV every Travis Scott concert.
was picking her up off the ground. And he was like, look at me, look at me.
Yo, what the fuck was that? Bro,
We start the video.
I want to react.
Okay,
to
well,
this,
hold the
bro.
ground. And her man and her friends were picking her up off the ground. And he was like, look at me, you're okay, while holding her face. And she was dead limp, bro. And somebody nearby was like, she gonna throw up. And even in this mosh pit where everyone was literally like ass to ass, like I said, people started backing up around her, forming a little area where she was. I'm like, I'm not about to get thrown up on, hell nah. So people just kind of dispersed around her. I'm just assuming she pre-gamed a little too hard or something. I don't know. And then while chilling, somebody taps me on my shoulder and I turn, and this dude in a green bodysuit said I look like Che. And this is the craziest thing. This isn't the first time somebody has told me this, bro. And I was like, bro, I've been told that before. And I turned back. And then a little later, the crowd slowly moved a little bit more. And this dude asked me if I had lost my friends or I was riding solo or anything. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm riding solo. And then he was like, you want to rock with me, my boy? And I was like,
Yeah, I heard that, bitch. I heard that.
Yeah,
Don't
I
stop
heard
it now,
that,
bro. Don't stop it now. I heard that shit, bro.
Sure.
Why
So my
would you
circle
say
mission
that?
is now
I
turned
heard
into
that,
a
bro.
trio, and bro was telling me about how he's a loud ass dude, and he'd be talking to anybody and everybody, and he did, cause while in this crowd, he was just talking to random dudes and girls around us, and I was like, this is exactly what I needed, cause like I'm a quiet dude when it comes down to it, but when I'm rocking with somebody
Okay,
loud
bro.
and outgoing and all that, I'm gonna match their energy. You see what I'm saying? So I'm rocking with these bros now, and the mosh pit was literally turning into a war zone, bro.
Oh,
Like there's
fuck.
people pushing other people, which made more people push other people into more people. It was just mad chaotic, right? And at one point, there were like these loud ass girls who were behind us, who were either being pushed into me and this one dude, or pushing us. But they were just tweaking out behind us, like yelling and screaming, doing the most, right? And I was looking at bro, joking with him, like, I'm gonna crash out, bro, I'm gonna crash out. And he's like, I'm right there with you, gang. And this was before the pushing even got bad. Like, I thought these girls, or whoever was pushing them into us, or whatever was happening that was close to us, was bad. But I had no clue, bro. So after like 30 minutes of standing and slowly moving as people were
30
letting in, I
minutes?
was like now slightly closer to the entrance and this giant mass of people that had formed in front of the door. Like it was a line up until this point. So the bros literally moved through the crowd to the other side at one point on the far left side. And I was like, they said I'm rolling with them. So I followed them to the other side. Now we were kind of close to the entrance. This spot wasn't any better because people were still pushing and we barely made any progress towards getting inside. But I was still chilling. And at one point,
Bro,
Yeah, who is this dude, bro?
Who is this guy, bro?
this girl that was close to me and the bro was like dead on one of the bro's
Yeah.
bodies.
Now you talk, huh? Oh, now you talk. Yeah. You,
One
want,
point-
you want more of that? You want more of that, huh? You want more of that? Oh, now you talk. Yeah.
Bro was like dead on one of the bro's bodies. She was dead smashed, bro. Like she was acting and moving a little goofy. And at one point, I was zoning out and I turned back and she's trying to throw ass on him. I'm like, what is happening?
Oh, you react to that, but everything else. Yeah.
started talking
We
to
know
the
what
other
man
bro,
you
like,
are.
he was on
We
a
know what type
mission,
of guy you
like, most of
are.
the men here were on. He was looking for the hose, so they started
Dude,
chopping him up.
Dennis?
And at one point, bro looks at
Dennis?
me and he was talking to her, and he was like, "What do you think of him?" And then she looked at me and said he looked good too. And I just looked at gang with that tight shit look, cause she think the whole squad looked good. Now cut to a little later, and we had made a
Prediction: she's gonna get gangbanged
Another
after this.
gangbang.
Yep.
little more
Great
progress
minds think alike.
to like kind of like the edge of this mass of people on this side, and we could dead see the entrance and the person you had to pay to get in. Now at one point I wasn't paying too much attention, and the next thing I know, both of the bros slipped through, paid, and got in. And I tried to follow, but one of the bouncer dudes blocked my path. Now for the next 45 minutes, yes, bro.
45. God damn.
Oh, damn.
45 minutes while the bros were having the time of their life inside. I was trapped
Cheek to
outside.
cheek.
And this part is mad boring, so we're just gonna speed run the events that weren't. At
Thank
one
you.
point, a kid tried to fight one of the bouncers who was like basically in front of me, and the dude was behind me. So after trying to push his way through, Unc crashed out and was grabbing and pushing on this dude while I was in the line of fire. So I had to duck down and like weave his arms. And once I was clear of his wrath, I slipped my way like 2 or 3 people away from him because I didn't want to almost get slammed again. Another fun thing that happened was people were constantly pushing to a point. The main dude at the door closed the door and was like, if everyone don't back up and stop pushing, I'm shutting it down. He wasn't shutting shit down, and he was like pointing to the cops behind us like, I'm gonna tell him to shut it down, I'm gonna tell him to shut it down. And then like everybody chilled for like 5 seconds till the doors opened back up, and then everyone started pushing again. And at one point, after standing like 10 feet away from the door for like 30 years and not be able to get in, I slipped past one of the unks and was behind this girl they let through, and they also let me through. I paid and I finally got in. Now, I walked in with one mission in mind, to look for the hut. No, I'm kidding. I was looking for the bros. And then I saw a giant room, loads of
Goddamn.
people, music blasting. So I was like, they
Actual
obviously gonna be in
picture,
there.
bro.
Actual
Who's wearing
picture.
a picture?
Yeah.
Well, let's dissect some of these clothes, bro. What is this guy on his face right there? Is that a fucking dollar,
Bro,
bro?
he saw the. Yo, who was
Basically.
choosing the flashlight to the camera, bro?
Bro, remember,
Look
this
at
is
Bowman,
Halloween,
dude.
bro. Everyone's dressed up. Is that Spider-Man on the bottom left?
Bottom left. Oh yeah. Wait, no.
Okay, Miles Morales?
No, I think that is that. I can't tell. It kind of looks like Batman, like the Batman symbol in a way. Can't fucking tell though.
Bro, whose flashlight is that shining into the camera, looking like a sniper
Two
glare?
of them, bro.
Looking like
Turn
some
those
sniper
on.
glares, bro.
Who else we got here?
Pause.
Why the? Who else we got here? I don't know. I'm trying to dissect.
Had a
this.
neon kitty.
Is this
hat.
guy wearing a box?
The guy with the yellow backpack.
This guy's wearing a
No,
box.
if you're wearing, bro, if you're wearing a backpack, you're taking up way too much space.
That's what I'm. But why is he
bro,
wearing
but
a?
Someone's ripping the backpack off you, bro.
But who the fuck is this? That's a mannequin head.
Bob Ross, that you, bro?
Bro.
Now you think at this function being packed and dark as hell, it would make it hard for me to find them, but one of the bros was literally wearing a green bodysuit, so it only took me like 4 minutes. to
Fake
find
Jay.
him.
Wait,
What?
Why is this anime that picture, bro?
Hold on.
Ben,
Then a fake chain, green body
Fake
suit,
chain,
fanny
green
pack,
body
Timbs.
Fanny pack.
Timbs, bro.
It took me like
Fake
4
chain is
minutes.
wild.
What does that
bro.
fit, bro?
This guy green
And I
screen?
walked up to them and I was like, yo. And I got turned as hell, bro. Which this whole night was like out of character for me because I was here and this giant mass of people jamming out and probably one of the only few
Spider-Man.
people in there sober because I don't drink. But I was still having fun, you feel me? Like everything was low key a vibe. But it did get hot as hell in there because like
see the
this is
fucking
how many
green
people
suit.
were packed into the room. Like you guys
Who the f?
Is that the green slip? Yo, dude.
Bro, like green face.
Bathrobe
Green
on the
face,
bottom right,
green
bro.
face.
Who got
Bathrobe
the
on the
military
bottom
shit
right.
on?
Who the
Who got
fuck
the
is
military
this?
shit on? Yeah, this is taking away.
Bro, who's this pimp right here? He was this pimp.
Yo, it's the guy you had to find in the book, on the right side.
Who is this guy getting fed?
All right.
Oh, where's Arnold?
Yeah, where's
Arnold.
Arnold? He's Ar-
It's Waldo,
No, I don't know what his
dumbass.
name is. Oh, Waldo.
Anyways,
Yeah, what
why is this guy
NBA
getting fed,
jersey?
bro?
Wait, the guy that on him.
This guy's getting fed.
Yo, the guy on the top right looks like him.
Oh yeah, you're right there. Yeah, this guy's getting fed by like whoever this is.
Yeah, I know. I see that.
Yeah, it's cool. One front and center. Who has these
One
fucking?
grenade, bro. One
I'm
grenade.
trying to dissect some others. Why is there just a
I'm
projector and a
positive, bro.
sprite right here?
try to find me in this picture.
Find him. I can't find that
Top
shit.
right. He's on the top right. He's on the top right.
Oh yeah, his dumbass right
Top
here.
right.
Right here.
Oh yeah.
Next to the Chucky motherfucker.
Yeah, there's me, and then there's the bros. And there was this one spot
Fucking
in there, like
green
under a
bodysuit.
dick that got there. So there was little points where I would dead go over there and just stand under it, because it was the only spot in that place that got oxygen. And a good amount of the time, I was either with both of the bros, or one of them, while the other was dead on a mission to get some ass thrown on him. So he was
What
in
the
action.
fuck?
the
Here's
whole
that
time.
dance, bro.
And I would have to be walking out of the main room just to chill in other areas. And they had this little area in between the main room and these other areas where they apparently were doing $40 tattoos. Like
I'm not trusting that.
I ain't seen no $40
I'm not
tattoos
trusting
there.
that,
And
bro.
they had a bar, and then there's a little chill area with these two ladies selling expensive ass shit. And at one point, I wanted to drink because I was damn near dehydrated. And bro asked these dudes who walked by how much their Gatorades were, and they said $5. And he said, "Oh hell no!" And I was like,
Damn.
"I'm gonna need that." And I swear to God, I got up and went and bought a $5 small Glacier Freeze Gatorade, and I absorbed it in seconds. So watch all the ads in this video, guys. Please.
I'm not
please.
watching
And
any of these
after
ads,
some
buddy.
more getting in the mosh
That's
pit
why I have
of
an ad
dudes,
blocker,
watching
bitch.
random girls throw ass on dudes, and dead ass saw multiple bros in the corner of this hoe getting what I can only call private dances. Eventually, it was around like 1 a.m. or something, and the lights came on, and this shit was wrapped, and me and bros left. And I genuinely had a good ass
You scared the fuck out of me, you bitch.
time at this function,
What?
which is hella surprising to me because I'd be inside all
That's
the
the
time.
fucking
So
video.
it did
That's the video?
function, which is
Yes.
hella
How is that shit
wrapped,
so
and me and bros
loud?
left. And I genuinely had a
Why is
good
it so loud? That scared the fuck. I thought it was you.
ass time at this function, which is hella surprising to me because I'd be inside all the time. So it did took one good function to me and some chill ass people to change